Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Open for Business. I have got another great guest sitting right here with me. We're going to talk about downtown Ringgold and the fall junk market Friday and Saturday, September 20th, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. I have Miss Joy Thornton.
Yes, sir.
Now, I heard you are like the person to know in Ringgold.
I try to be.
Try to be. So tell everybody at home who you are and what you do.
Okay, I'm Joy Thornton. I own Joy's United Gift Shop, and I've had that shop for almost 28 years, and I'm involved with Ringgold Downtown Partners, and we have a lot of activities, a lot of events, and we like to keep Ringgold hopping.
It is always hopping. I have found that since I've moved in here, I've only been here about 9 months now, and there's always something going on.
Well, that's how we like it.
Right. So now you own a business as well as we're going to talk about your business first.
Okay.
So you own the Joy's United Gift Shop.
Yes.
Right. And you are on
Tennessee Street.
Tennessee Street. So let's talk about what you have.
I opened up in 1998 and I've been growing and getting collecting items ever since. And I have 8 vendors. I call my girls. That's my girls.
Okay.
And they rent spots and we curate and collect things that everybody needs and wants. And we have home decor. We have some clothing. We have lots of vintage items.
Wow.
Even the new decorating things, which are like cottagecore, cluttercore. We try to stay up on the topics. Some mid-century modern items. Some LPs. Just
Really?
A little bit of everything. Yeah.
A little bit. So you answered my question without even me asking the question. So do you keep up with what's trending now?
We try to. Yes.
And try to go collect that or buy. Now, do you go and you go salvage or do you?
We do. We go
Okay.
salvaging.
Wow,
We
okay.
go thrifting. We go auctions, estate sales. I have lots of people who bring me things.
Oh.
Pull up to my curb and go, hey, I got a truckload of things you can't live without. And
Can't live without.
I go out and, just scour the back of the truck and pick out things that I think my customers will like. Yeah.
Wow. Now, and so you've been doing this for 28 years?
Yeah. Crazy,
Wow.
huh?
That
Time flies when you're having fun.
I do. I do when we go over to. So my tech and I, we're here like crazy hours. So we'll go eat somewhere, and then we go to ice cream. And I keep telling her that I've got to go over there and look in that shop because
right.
I look for eclectic stuff. Right now, my goal is to get paintings, old paintings. I mean, like some people would look at it and go, "Never going to do it." And what we do is we draw little figures into it, like
Yes.
Mothman or Bigfoot or something like that. So that
I
sounds
actually
like,
have one of my friends who is going to be set up this weekend who has done I don't know, at least one. She's starting doing that. She's
Right.
a painter.
okay.
And she's added ghosts
Yes.
and witches and things like that to a
Yep.
painting. So, yeah.
And believe it or
fun.
not, dumb people like me,
You
will
love
go,
that.
well, I'll go buy that in a heartbeat. I mean, literally, I don't look yet, but right behind you, I bought one last year or 2 years ago at Mothman up in West Virginia, and I know that he probably got that painting for $5,
Dirt cheap, yeah.
right? And I paid $60 for it.
Yeah, but he put his heart and soul into it.
He
for
did.
You. Yeah,
He
there you go.
did, right? So,
That's right.
now what are your hours?
So my shop hours are 11 to 5:30, Tuesday through Friday, and I only have 11 to 3 on Saturdays. But sometimes I'm there till midnight. I mean, if you
Wow.
catch me there,
Right.
sometimes I'm there on Sunday unloading. Like I'll go junking, go finding things, and
Mm-hmm.
I'll just be there unloading. Lots of events. Like this weekend, we're going to open up at 8 a.m. and we'll be there till 6. So we have lots of extended hour events.
Okay. So the fall junk market is at your location.
Well, it's at my location, but it's all over town.
Okay.
So we actually did a little junk market like long time ago before all these other great shops were here. And now Ringgold has grown and there are tons of great shops. Have a list like, I know Ringgold Feed and Seed, they have a huge parking lot that they'll have tons of vendors. Warehouse 71 is an antique store. They'll have like lots of vendors in their parking lot. Amber's Eclectic Emporium will have vendors. I know she'll have a tent of things. Even the Legacy Hall, which is the wedding chapel,
Yes.
they are open up to have vendors in their parking area in front of their place. So, Unique Tings, Trestle Side Antiques. There's several antique stores in Ringgold, and all of us get involved together in this event. So,
Right.
so it's all over town. So the whole town gets involved, and even other than the antique shops now. So because everybody's coming to town
Right.
to go shopping and look for, like you said, something eclectic and something different.
Yeah.
Even the boutiques are getting involved.
Oh,
and
really?
Throwing out tents and selling, something mama had at home or something they're trying to get rid of at their
Right.
shop. So it's
Oh,
a great,
my.
great weekend to find a good thing. So,
Oh, so and are all the restaurants going to be open?
yeah, as far as I know, the ones that close on Saturdays probably won't be open.
Right.
But the ones that are open on Saturday will be open. Of course, this is Friday and Saturday. So all the restaurants on Friday will be
That's
open. Yeah.
awesome. Ooh, so my tech just going to find out on air that, by the way, while he's running some shows, I'm going to go down and look around because we don't have to leave until like 4:00 in the afternoon
Yes,
to go
you
to
can
West
go
Virginia.
on
So I can actually
Friday.
come on
There
Friday.
you go.
Woo!
You
I'm
just-
excited. I'm going to come down and film a
you
little
can
bit
go
if
Friday
everybody's
morning.
okay with that.
Oh, perfect.
So how long have you been doing the fall junk market?
So we started, I think it was 2010. We've debated if it was 2009 or 2010. And we started just a little small, put tables out and put our wares out on tables.
Right.
And at first we didn't even have tents. We just like threw it out there.
Do it out there.
And we were like down at the end where the gravel parking lot is. That used to be a grassy lawn, and we had it down there at the end. And then we started like putting it down in front of our shop because that way people could come in the shop as well.
Right.
So it's grown and it's changed, and now we put up tents. Our tents are going up today. Trucks are being unloaded last night and today, and the tents will be fluffed up and ready for you 8 a.m. Friday
That is
morning.
so cool.
Yeah.
And it looks like the weather's going to cooperate.
I know. It's going to be warm. It's going to think it's summer again.
I know. And actually, it's kind of funny. That's the first day of fall, and it's
Go
going to be
figure.
90 degrees.
Go figure. I'm a
Yay.
summer girl, so it's okay with
Yeah, I
me.
was going to say, you're good with that then.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So let's talk about the downtown Ringgold because,
Yes, sir.
when I first started to move up here and we were looking for a little studio because we do these little studios everywhere, people are like, "Why Ringgold?"
Mm-hmm.
I said, "Because if you've never been down, what sold me it was I was here 4 years ago. It was before COVID, and I was here with my dad, and we came downtown, and I think it was like around Memorial Day or something
Oh,
like
the
this.
flags.
Oh my gosh,
flags got ya.
this was
Yeah.
gorgeous,
Yeah,
and
they're
there
great.
was so many people here. All the tents were out. Everybody's selling. There was
1890s Day.
yes, that was and there was music
Mhm.
and I literally saw a town that really truly looked like they loved each other,
Mm-hmm.
and I
Yeah.
felt it. I'm like,
Yeah.
this is a great place.
It is
know,
a great place.
My wife was blown away. She goes, why have we never been here for this? I said, I don't know. I didn't know anything about it. I said, I ain't been here in a while. But it really did. It was so welcoming. And I told her, I said, we were just joking. I'm like, if I ever put another studio somewhere, I think I'm going to do a downtown Ringgold. And I tell people that people are like,
Mhm.
it's just, I said, and it's literally nestled next to, are we a valley here?
Like
Or
a bedroom community.
Yeah, right.
For Chattanooga. I don't know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I said, if you really want excitement, you're 10 minutes out of Chattanooga, go to Chattanooga. But there's a lot of excitement here.
Exactly.
A lot of restaurants, more than I knew.
Exactly.
And it's a great little downtown.
It is, and it's still growing and getting better all the
Yeah.
time. And our city officials are all in. I mean, they're all really pushing for it to grow. Right now, there's a whole market being built over here with the Benton Coal thing. There's going to be at least 5 spaces available. They've already been taking applications for shops to go in over
Oh,
there. So there'll
okay.
be new shops. And it's like an old Benton Coal building. It's been completely restored, and it's just going to be great.
So when other people have told me about that, I'm like, wow, I didn't know we had a building that had coal in it.
Well, it was like, yeah, they sold coal and building supplies. Like I can remember people I knew buying like concrete blocks there.
Yeah.
And now it's going to be, who knows, maybe restaurants or stores of some kind. It's cute.
That's
It's really
awesome.
cute how it's being fixed up. You'll have to go check that out. It's like right behind Jefferson's.
I've been watching the build.
Yeah.
Right. I've been watching them build. I'm like, all right, and it's got a nice lawn area.
Yes,
which
beautiful.
to me is like, wow, they're not going to just put a building there. It's going to be a lawn area.
Right, and it's right by the Rabbit Valley Farmers Market.
Yeah.
It's great.
So it's such an eclectic, and I keep looking for what's coming.
Mm-hmm.
Right, I think we have a tap room or something like that that's getting ready to come in the old
Right,
garage
people have
there.
been working on that.
Yeah,
Yes,
and I know we have a lot more businesses that I was gone for a week, getting back, and I seen 3 new places. I'm like,
right. And I just talked to a gentleman a couple days ago who has a couple other buildings that
Mhm.
he's looking for tenants in. So look for more businesses. I know, and there's rumor of another restaurant coming. So who knows? I mean, it's up and coming. At least we're hearing rumors of good things and not
yes, not bad
negative
things,
things.
right?
Yes, that's
Well,
great.
and I was talking to the lady that owns Fin and Fern, and for all my paranormal people out there, which we have another side of us,
Fern and a feather.
Fern and a feather.
Yeah.
Yes, I will get that right. That all my paranormal people, I've been reaching out to them, going, Ringo is haunted. It's got a lot of paranormal
That's
stuff
right.
going on, and
From the
people are like,
depot.
oh yeah,
And some Civil War ghosts.
Yep.
And the ghost tour is coming up. We'll
Yes,
have ghost
at
tours.
the house, the lady's
From-
house.
Well, we'll have ghost tours coming up at the Haunted Depot 3 weeks in October on Friday night and Saturday night. We'll have ghost tours, and you can ride around on a hayride, like
No way.
yes, and have ghost tours.
That is absolutely
Yes, on Friday and
phenomenal.
Saturday night.
And I did, and I also heard that the lady that owns the manor, is it the manor?
The Trundle House.
Yes,
Yes.
is also going to give ghost tours.
Yes, I'm going to
theirs.
that one October 5th.
Oh, he's
Yes,
like, I'm
I
in.
am.
I'm in.
I'm in.
So yeah, but so it is very, but it's a town it's just steeped in history.
It is. Yes.
I mean, we have the Chickamauga battlefield. We
Mhm.
have, and then actually, and through the gap through here,
Mhm.
there's actually been a lot of stuff. It's just rich in history. Now, right now, I think the downtown is doing a scarecrow.
Yes, we're doing a scarecrow hunt. So all the businesses are putting out scarecrows in front of their businesses, and you can pick up a flyer starting the 19th or 20th. I think it's the 20th.
Okay.
And you go around to all the shops looking for their different scarecrows and matching up the numbers. Little hint, my scarecrow's name is Rusty. And
Rusty.
yes, of course, for an antique store.
Well, that's perfect. Yeah.
And so you go around to all the shops and find the scarecrows and mark it on your paper and turn your papers in, and you have a chance to win a big prize. So
wow.
yeah, it's kind of
So-
fun. It gets you out and about. It gets you to see
Yeah.
the town.
Walking around.
Yeah.
And so how many, I love the town that's not afraid, and this is going to sound kind of weird, of business competition.
No.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, because there's other places in town that do exactly what you do, right? But you all work together.
Well, put it like this. You like eclectic things and you like paranormal things.
Mhm.
So would you like to go to a town that has 5 opportunities to see that or
Right?
1 opportunity to see
Right.
that? So, that Ringgold becomes a destination when you have 5 different places to see versus 1 place to see. So Ringgold is the place to go.
It is the place.
It is the place to go.
I'm
We
just
have other
saying.
towns in North Georgia claiming to be the place to go, but Ringgold is the place
Yeah.
to go.
Absolutely. So, is there anything else that we can talk about that's going on downtown that I've not touched on?
Well, there's tons of things coming up this fall and then going into winter.
Oh yeah.
As soon as I mentioned, the Haunted Depot will be 3 weekends in October, and Rabbit Valley Farmers Market will have Oktoberfest. So
Ooh.
you might have to do a whole story on that.
Oh, I love Oktoberfest. I'm just saying.
That's going to be great. And then starting November 1st, Christmas gets in full bloom, and we have Christmas open houses, and then there will be, we'll have Pink Friday and Black Friday, and
Whoa,
Santa's going to be around.
What is Pink Friday?
Oh, Pink Friday. All the shops get involved in Pink Friday. Pink
Okay.
Friday is something that we get to celebrate before Black Friday gets here.
Mhm.
It's something that the small businesses get to do because Black Friday is all about corporate.
Yeah.
You know, so small businesses, it's a part of getting out and supporting local.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That sounds awesome. So everything's decorated in pink.
Oh,
and
yes,
everything is
absolutely.
just full on pink. Looks like-
Absolutely, yes.
that is absolutely
Yeah.
phenomenal. So I cut you off now. So December, we've got Christmas downtown. I think we have a parade, correct?
We do. The first weekend, the first Friday in December is down home Christmas, and we have the parade. And last year, we didn't have real snow, so we got snow machines. Who knows? We may get snow machines again. So
And then we put them on top of the building.
I know you might like it. We'll get you some snow.
Oh, I love snow. The more snow, the better. I like it. I know you're a summer gal. I love that fall and summer or fall and winter as much as possible.
Right.
And then, so what happens after December? We go into January, and then does it slow down a little bit, or does it just
January obviously slows down from Christmas,
Right.
but we as business owners try to keep things going. So we have events all throughout the year. We'll have like a ladies' night in January. Who knows? We start prepping for Valentine's Day and getting people excited about coming out for Valentine's. So
oh, that's right.
Yeah.
So what do you think is one of the biggest events for downtown?
Well, I would say what you mentioned, the 1890s Day,
Mhm.
is obviously one of the biggest because it's been around the longest. And, might mention this year coming up is going to be the 50th
Wow.
1890s Day. So here's your opportunity for a historical event. 50
That
years.
is,
Yeah.
yeah.
And then for the small businesses and the antique shops, I would say the junk markets, spring
Okay,
and
yes,
fall junk
yes.
markets.
Oh,
So
there's
probably,
two.
yeah, we have April and
Ah.
and September.
Okay.
Mhm.
So I know I've asked this to other people here, and I get different answers every time. So what is the Dolly Day thing?
Okay, so when Dolly got married here in Ringgold.
I did not know that.
Yes, she got married. She and Carl came to Ringgold to get married. Ringgold had the blood test building where you could get the blood test and then run across the street, get to the courthouse, and get the marriage certificate, get married right there.
Oh,
So
okay.
Ringgold was a fast marriage place.
Right,
So
okay.
she and Carl came down from Tennessee and got married here. And I think it's been 58 years. I think
Wow.
maybe 59 coming up.
So we were kind of like the Vegas.
Yeah, we
Las
were
Vegas. We're you want to get married? Go to
quick
Ringgold.
marriages.
All
Yeah.
right, yep.
So now, of course, blood tests aren't required.
No.
But
I think
back
they
in the
should be.
day,
But anyway, that's
Maybe.
another show.
so she, made this, and she even if you research it, you'll see she says, "Oh yeah, I love Ringgold, and Carl and I got married there, and it's special in our hearts," and she talks about Ringgold. So,
Right.
so the city got a grant and was able to get a mural of her painted on
Oh,
one of the buildings over here.
Yes.
And it's great. It's a great tourist attraction.
Oh,
People
yeah.
love to come and get their picture made with Dolly. And so immediately, small business owners are like, we need to celebrate that.
Yeah.
So we started having a Dolly Day. And the first one was just small. Everybody come and go shopping and see the mural.
Right.
And people came and they were excited and they were like, what else is there to do? And so we built it. And we got food trucks and we talked to Julie with the Phoenix Race, who also has Kayak Ringgold. And
Oh.
that's something else you can do in Ringgold is ride a kayak down the creek over
Really?
there. You didn't know about that.
No, ma'am, I
Yes.
did not.
We have Kayak Ringgold. You can rent a kayak or an inner tube and ride a kayak or an inner tube down the creek over here. Yes,
I
that's
didn't know
something
that
fun
creek
to
had
do.
enough water to
Heck
do
yeah,
that.
it does.
Oh.
And so Julie also runs Phoenix Race Company, and so she helped us organize Dolly Dash. So we have the 5K, 10K, and 1 mile, and we did that for the last 2 years, and that brings a great following of people who love Dolly and
Yeah.
love to get out and run or walk. And we have all these people dressed like Dolly. running and walking through the streets of Ringgold. It's awesome.
That does.
It's
So, okay.
awesome.
See, now I have not heard it said like
It's
that.
awesome. And the lady, we have tents, we have food trucks and food tents, and
Right.
and the lady who was selling the pineapple drinks, I think she sold out, and like she had pineapples, and they were like poured out with like milkshakes or something like in them,
Oh,
fruity
yeah,
drinks.
Yeah, right.
They're delicious. I did have one.
Okay.
And
Almost like a Dole Whip.
yeah, it was
Yeah,
great.
yeah.
And so I did walk my mile though. So I did work out a
Okay.
little bit before I drank it, but she sold out of those. So we had a great turnout, and it's growing.
Now, is it on her? Is the festival? Is it on her anniversary date or
We
or-
do it in May
Oh, just-
because I think that's around the time that the mural got finished.
Oh, okay.
So yeah,
It's not celebrating her.
we
wedding
do it in
anniversary.
May around Mother's Day.
Does she ever come to town?
Well, in her little clip that I've seen, she says we sneak down there about once every 2 or 3 years, and we don't let anybody know, and I don't put on all my garb. And that's what I've seen in her little clip of her saying that she comes down
Okay.
here. But I haven't caught her here. Now, one of my friends said that she saw her here. She said that she didn't recognize her, but that when she heard her speak, it was obviously her.
Right. Yeah, she didn't have the big hair.
Right.
She had her normal hair, all that kind of
Right.
stuff. Right. Okay.
So
Yeah, I heard she never leaves the house without that on.
we're hoping that she'll
That
show
would
up
be
to Dolly Day
awesome.
one day.
That would be absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh God, yeah. She's about to be queens here.
But we did have a great little country singer, Shelby Lynn. She is an up and coming artist from Dalton who has her own music, and she's got a song on the radio now called Boots.
Oh yeah, yes.
Yeah, and she came this year and sang for us. And then there was another Nikki Ritchie. I'm not saying her name right, but she used to play at Dollywood, and she
Oh,
came and played at one of the packet pickups.
Okay.
So we had some great artists, and hopefully it'll grow even more for this year.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, so this town really does have it all.
Yes, we do.
I mean,
We love it.
I was excited and worried at the same time. But I mean, what's really sad is I travel a lot. So every time there's an event like this weekend,
You're gonna be gone.
I'm going to be gone.
But good, you're going to be here a little bit Friday morning.
Friday's going to be good for me. I can go around and get some nice B-roll footage, and then we can talk about it on one of our shows and
There
stuff
you go.
like that. So I'm really excited. And the neighbors, I tell you, I've never had. And again, I got studios everywhere, and I've never been like really grasped onto and go, oh, you're going to be doing really good here, blah, blah.
Mhm.
And I've got to know everybody, especially the ice cream shop. That's my favorite place in town. And now I found that, there's an Italian place. I call it Mex-Italian.
I just told you that you look smaller in person than you do in your pictures, but all these places you love are going to make you look bigger.
Yeah. I'm a foodie. I'm a foodie. I love coffee, love caffeine addicts.
Oh, yeah.
That's,
I agree. We got
least-
some great places.
Oh, and then Jefferson's, we just had Jake on, and that's a great place. And there's Pam's for breakfast.
Yeah.
I'm starting to find all I have not been to the bakery yet.
Oh, yeah, they're great.
But
I
I
love
gotta-
their thumbprint cookies.
They're what?
Thumbprint cookies.
Thumbprint cookies.
They're so good.
Really?
Mhm.
Hey, we might take a break after this. Yeah, I know where to go. I'm an eater though. But yeah, and then there's I did not know about the kayak.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Kayak Ringgold.
Now, is that the place that sits on, is it 41 going out and like a little cabins?
No, that's something
okay.
else. And I saw those cabins are for sale.
What?
I saw a for sale sign down there.
I'll stop by and say hi.
Yeah. But it's right down by the water plant. There's a canoe
Oh,
launch.
okay. Oh,
Yeah.
So I'm blown away. I didn't, every time I drive in, I look at that little creek. I'm going, if there's more water in her, I could kayak.
I know
in that.
it cracks me up when people come in and go, "Oh, we drove by the river." I mean, you mean the creek?
You mean the creek? Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to think if there's anything else that we've not touched on. I think we've done a good job. I know one thing, if you're looking to put a small business, if you're looking to start a small business, Ringo is a really good place to go.
Right.
You know,
I'll mention one other thing so I don't get divorced. My husband has a business in town.
okay.
He's been teaching karate here all of his life, practically. He's right next door to my
I was
shop.
gonna say, is he
Jesse
next to
Thornton's
you?
United Karate
Okay.
Studio. and he's just tried to call, so better mention him. But yeah, so he's been teaching karate here for 50 years, I guess.
Me and him have a lot in
40,
common.
45 years, yeah.
Yeah. I'm an old martial artist,
Yeah.
old MMA guy.
We have to go talk to him
I
sometime.
will, and that's the kind of places. So the good thing about what we do, and for Open for Business, I'll tell everybody right now. So if you can't come to the studio, we have the ability to come to you, and we can literally film in your location. Which is what we want to do. Hopefully, once we're in town and I'm here more often, I'll do some stuff downtown, out on the streets and stuff. I know Caffeine Addicts, we've been talking about doing a shoot over there.
She has some great little things too, like some comedies.
Oh yeah,
clean comedy, and some artists that come in there. The saxophone player that comes in there sometimes and plays, he's amazing.
I didn't know there was a saxophone player.
Oh yeah, he's amazing.
I love fiddles.
Okay.
Not that I'm bluegrass, but I like a little bit of bluegrass. But I love fiddles. I can listen to someone play a fiddle all day long.
What's the difference in a fiddle and a violin?
Violin's uppity uppity, and a fiddle is
who's playing it.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, same interest, but it's all about that person that's it really is. So,
I guess.
But we just have great. Matter of fact, you mentioned the guy, the trestle.
John LeMay.
Okay.
Trestle Side Antiques.
So we were walking by, getting ready to go get ice cream, of course.
Mm-hmm.
And then I saw in his windows, Man Cave.
Yes.
I'm like, oh,
Mantiques.
I said, I got to go in, right? And I went in and I was looking in there, and then we were like, oh my God, that would be great in the studio. That would be good in the studio, whole 9 yards. And I started talking to John, I believe is his name, right? He goes, his story is I would watch the ladies walk in, and all the guys would stay out in the car. Then I put that on there, and then now the woman will walk in, and then like a minute later, the guy walks in and goes to that man cave.
Yeah.
He goes, half my store is turned into Mantiques.
There
And
you
I'm
go.
like, see a need, fill a need, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. So, so everybody, look, if you're coming to downtown Ringgold, which you should,
That's right.
we have this weekend. Weekend. Friday's a weekend, right? We'll call Friday weekend.
Friday and Saturday.
September 21st, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. both days. So you got to come in and walk this town, because you're going to find there's no way you can come to this and not leave with something in your hands.
That's right.
I can't see it. I mean, and just unless you're just a looky-loo and you're a looky-loo, but go visit a restaurant, go buy something, spend some money downtown.
That's right.
They're here because they need to feed their families. That's the way I've always looked at it. And they're all open for business.
That's right.
Which is what this whole show is about. Hey, everybody, thank you for watching. We appreciate it. You'll see this lady at her store. You're going to find something. Come to Ringo. We'll see everybody next week on Open for Business.